Basically, we'll be watching a bit of the dark reality of Andrew Tate's rise to fame. You know him, I know him, everyone knows him. My guy successfully managed to influence fucking kids to start posting his content on TikTok 24/7. So let's just say I had a hard time getting him off my fucking For You page. I haven't seen him on YouTube though. Yeah, still haven't seen him on YouTube. So let's see how he did that.
Most viral person in the world. More people are searching for him than Kim Kardashian, the NHL, Joe Biden, and the entire country of Romania, which is where he currently resides. He gained over 2 million followers in the past few weeks, and that doesn't even represent how much dominance he's had over all of social media in the past few months.
The question remains, when will he stop? Because couple of mil ain't shit, bro. He's just beginning. He's just beginning. Although it's already at the same time, I can already see his downfall. He's already getting called out. So the question is, what will be the peak? I'd say it's going to be around 6 or 7 M.
Why? Well, every couple of years, social media gets introduced to a new self-proclaimed alpha male, red pill finance expert who flaunts his lifestyle.
My boy, yeah. Not sure if you can see it, but there's my boy. Yeah, millennials grew up with Ty Lopez here in my garage. We had this guy. I'm not saying I'm jealous of Zoomers because they've got Andrew Tate, but I am, because at the end, from Ty Lopez, we got only single meme. You know what I like more than money? Knowledge. That's it. That was the single meme. Then we have Andrew Tate, who is bombarding the internet with the memes 24/7. Like, brother.
And work ethic, who is idolized by a community of other males online. But Andrew is not just a typical phony that's pretending to be something he's not for a little bit of YouTube views and Instagram followers. He really is a multimillionaire. He really is a kickboxing world champion, but he's also accused of being a money-laundering Romanian mafia ally who runs a global sex trafficking business while selling his Make Money Fast course, dubbed Hustlers University, to his.
And anyone who's selling Make Money Fast is scamming you. It was happening, it is happening, it will be happening. So what matters the most right now is the fact that people are becoming aware that, oh my god, get easy, get rich quick, easy scheme, it's a scam. But there are a lot of young impressionable people who fall for it. And now I think about maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad, because at the end of the day, they will burn, they will lose their money, but they will learn, they will become wiser, you know?
His millions of followers. Most videos covering Tate just focused on the surface level stuff he says for views.
If my chick said I want to do OnlyFans, I'm like, all right, then cool, go do it. How much you made? 10 grand. All right, give me 8. All right, cool. All right.
What woman is going to give you 8 grand?
Because you're my woman. You're doing OnlyFans. You're selling my product.
Your product.
Yes, correct. She's not Next question.
No.
That's the world we live in now. Females are entitled and fucking lazy. Another thing I learned is that women are only loyal to the dick they're sucking.
He says these shocking and bewildering ideals to get a rise out of people. Those reactions, whether they're good or bad, lead to more views and obviously fame and followers.
That's how social media works. Either you do something entertaining, informative, or something shocking. Why do you think the news outlets always focus on the bad news that are fucking shocking? Because they get attraction, they get attention, bro. They get the views. Quite simple.
A strategy as old as time.
I know exactly what I'm talking about all of the time.
He isn't playing a character. He does believe what he says. But
I will have to disagree with that one. I'd say he, not always. I'd say 50% of the time my guy is playing the character. Like we had those fuck me that on Twitch. Yeah, we had a debate. I've seen Andrew on Adam's Raw stream, and sometimes he's breaking the character because Zoomers and millennials are fucking wild, classic, and he's having a hard time accepting the reality that is the reality, you know? And he's sometimes breaking the character. He's actually laughing at that shit.
But the way he says these things is calculated. You can find hours and hours of content where he sits down and talks about things like, should you let your girlfriend go to the club? And can your girlfriend have a guy best friend? But I want to go deeper. Where does this behavior come from? Why does he have all these shocking allegations against him? Let's take a look at the dark side of Andrew Tate.
Okay, let's go.
Andrew's father, Emery Tate, was described by his peers as somewhat of a superhero. He was a staff sergeant in the US Air Force. He was fluent in Russian, Spanish, German, and English, a martial artist as well. But most notably, he was a chess international master who had many victories over grandmasters. A grandmaster is the highest level you can achieve as a chess player. To this day, the chess world is confused why he was never officially a GM when he met all of the qualifications. Emery was a trailblazer and inspiration for black chess players around the world. Unfortunately, chess doesn't pay the bills. Emery was poor. He competed in tournaments and pickup games in the park for money to get to his next location or next meal. He raised his 3 children to think like him. Think of life like a chess match. Every move is calculated, knowing what 1, 2, or even 10 moves will come after that. Emery was nomadic, multicultural, and free. He encouraged his children to be the same way. Andrew grew up in Gary, Indiana, notoriously one of the worst places in America. He took a liking to chess. At age 5, he was an Indiana state champion. At 6 years old, he was playing against 3 10-year-olds and winning. Then at age 11, his parents got divorced, and his mother moved him and the kids to Luton, England. This is where he would grow up. Living with his mother meant that he
Oh, so they moved to England. I was actually believing that up to this moment I thought that my boy Andrew was British. He's American. Gotcha.
no longer had a chess coach. He no longer spent 3 to 4 hours a day with his dad learning strategy. All he had was his younger brother Tristan, which altered his life path immensely. He picked up fighting around age 15, which became his new passion. Fighting and chess are similar in 2 ways. Each sport is a one-on-one battle between 2 people. There's basically no luck involved. Every move, movement, punch, and piece move needs to be calculated. Your opponent must react based on your choice. The biggest difference is that fighting is obviously physically demanding and mentally challenging, whereas chess is only mental. Because of his chess background, he was already mentally ready. As he grew tall and strong, he obeyed his trainer and worked to become a 6'4", 200-pound kickboxing mixed martial artist. In the early 2000s, he fought in an MMA league and a kickboxing league. He had a 3-2 amateur record in the MMA Ultimate Warrior Challenge in the UK. In his pro MMA debut, he knocked out Shane Kavanaugh. However, he stuck to kickboxing since he made more money from it. In his International Sport Kickboxing Association career, he lost his first 2 fights, then went on a 4 consecutive win streak before getting a title shot against Paul Randall in 2009. He won the Cruiserweight Championship in this bout, then he defeated Daniel Hughes for the IKF Cruiserweight title. But before social media dominated our world, someone like Andrew had to resort to more classic media like radio and TV to get his name out there and promote fights. Around 2009, he explored the world of reality TV. The Ultimate Traveler was the first show Andrew appeared on. The concept
in 2009, yeah, in 2009, okay, fair enough. YouTube, I think, started in 2004, 7, give or take, which wasn't still a thing. I don't know, bro. Those were still the early stages of the internet, so yeah, naturally, you're going for the TV. Because at the end, TV was overtaken by the internet in, I think, 2017 as the most consumed media.
Was 6 amateur backpackers competing for $12,000 by trying to navigate Indonesian challenges with no knowledge of the country. On this show, it was clear Andrew was the same guy he is now, just not a millionaire.
Me and her have completely opposite trade-offs, and she wants the executive class and you know, and a nice hotel, etc. And she expects me to front that with my travel of the week money, but I'm not going to. Chloe's really broken. She keeps dropping hints, but it doesn't matter how many hints she drops. I'm not going to spend money unless I want to.
His brother Tristan, who had a very similar life path, was on Shipwrecked, an island survival reality show. The two became go-tos in Europe reality TV for producers that needed tenacious and cocky young men. He got a shot at the ISKA World Light Heavyweight title on a 3-day notice against Frenchman Jean Benoit. He lost. However, his team submitted a video of the fight and demanded a rematch, in which he was granted, and won the second time by knockout in the 8th round, making him world champion for the very first time.
This is Andrew Tate. I am the ISKA Kickboxing World Champion, the ISKA World's most amazing person. Funny, tall, muscly.
By the time he was 27, he had multiple world titles and successfully defended them. He had a number of different fights in different leagues all around the world, such as Infusion Live, IKF, and ISKA.
This is a world title, and this means that I am the best kickboxer in the world. Now, because I'm so cool, I actually have 2 world titles at 2 different weights. So while you're best in the world at nothing, you're not even the best in your town at anything, I'm the best in the world.
Honestly, yeah, that's kickboxing, but in League of Legends we have a different character. Swear to God, we have Tyler 1, also the best in every single role. So you know, every single field has a guy who is best in everywhere. We've got Tyler 1. Not gonna lie, 1v1 my money on Tyler 1.
Twice.
Andrew knew he was losing the love for fighting, but he was clearly worried that his life would spiral out of control if he didn't have enough money to keep him from being bored.
If I had enough.
Yeah, one thing is keep being bored, the other thing is you can do boxing for so long, brother. Eventually get old and that's it. Then some younger kid who is grinding 24/7 will kick your ass. That's it.
Enough money to constantly entertain myself. Unless I'm a billionaire, I need something that keeps me focused and keeps me occupied in life.
It was time to build his empire. In 2015, he quit fighting to solely focus on making money. He sat down with his brother Tristan and said, "How can we get rich?" They spent countless hours on YouTube, researching the Federal Reserve, banking institutions, inflation, investing, and how money works. One day while scrolling through the internet, he saw an ad, "Talk to Live Girls Now," which brought him to a live stream where you can communicate with a real woman. He immediately realized the opportunity of creating a webcam business because he conveniently had 6 girlfriends and
Keeping it halal, my boy, keeping it halal. But the question is, in order to create a cam business, I don't think you need to read the shit about Federal Reserve banking and whatnot. Just do it, you know?
different countries. Evidently, being a world-class athlete gets women very interested in you, even if you aren't rich. He told them all to fly to London because he had a business proposal. When they got there, they all looked at each other shocked. 2 of them felt betrayed and left. 4 of them heard his business plan, and only 2 of them stayed. So it was just the Tate brothers and their 2 girls. The girls would do their thing on camera, chat with the men. They had a keyboard that was unplugged, but Andrew would sit behind the computer off camera and talk to the men in the live chat, pretending to be the girls, and they would do things or say things in exchange for money.
That's kind of big brain, because at the end of the day, you as a guy, you've been in these situations, you know what the guy wants to hear. So that's why my boy was taking the keyboard. Kinda gay, but hey, as long as it gets the money, you know? As long as it gets the money.
He said he was generating around $3,000 per day.
And once the girls learned they could do it themselves, then I thought, I don't know, I need some more chicks.
In order to grow his business efficiently, he needed to hire women who would offer themselves for his service, but not have the ambition or expertise to build a website, run ads to get traffic, then converse with men online, maintain their finances, pay for the internet, and all the overhead that goes along with running an online business.
That's actually kind of smart. At the end, you begin with a business, you automate that shit, and then you expand. So whenever you hire a new employee, they don't have to do shit, it's just only their part. Guys, kind of brilliant, I'm not gonna lie.
Cam girl is much more a therapist than she is a porn star. Like, she can make so much money from showing her whatever, but she makes the big money from making these guys like her, being funny, banter.
Basically, he was building what exists on Twitch today.
Yeah, I just wanted to see brother, welcome to Twitch. I wanted to see brother, welcome to Twitch.
In the hot tub section.
Or ASMR, I swear to God, we can go to ASMR section right now. It started off as an ASMR section. Now it's a dick sucking compilation, I swear to God. 9 out of 10 streams on the ASMR category right now are just about dick sucking simulation. That's it. And they're still going strong.
At his peak, he had 75 women working for him at 4
Holy
different
shit.
locations. However, this was a huge mistake,
Right.
according to him.
75 women worked for me at the peak of it all. But that was a mistake, because when you have a bunch of girls working for you like that, the only way you can motivate them is with money. When I started, the girls worked for me because they loved me, right? That's the old school pimp game, isn't it?
Downsizing to just 8 women, 4 of which were his girlfriends, and 4 were his brother Tristan's girlfriends, was when they all worked together to make the most money they ever had.
So how about you keep those 75 girls and give them the money, eh? Of course you're not making the big bank yourself, but at least your employees are getting the money. That's the incentive for them to stay. Then you expand. Give another year or 2. Instead of 75, you already have 200, 300. Yeah, you're not taking a big percentage to yourself, but still at the end of the day, you know, do the math. You can take 50%, for example, you can take 50% of those 75 girls, or you can take 30% and you can have 300 girls. Brother, do the math.
Since they were all motivated and, in his words, in love with him, they were able to generate $400,000 per month with his online cam business.
That when a girl worked for me, it was 50-50.
So the girls who loved me
So it was
and worked
50-50.
for my main girlfriends, they'd get probably around 20% of their money. I'd keep 80% of the money they made.
Some people immediately look at this.
See, that's what I'm talking about. There was a regular 50-50 split, and then it went to 80-20. He kind of overkilled it, brother. Go with the 40-60% split. Yeah, go with the 40-60% split. Yeah, you've developed the entire infrastructure for the business, but at the end of the day, if you are giving away 60% of the revenue, like, brother, you can scale up to fucking thousands. It's going to be complicated, but brother, if you've already managed to get 75, I don't think it's going to be so complicated, you know?
Think, well, he's a pimp, insinuating that these women are afraid of him and he's forcing them into doing work that they don't want to do.
People have this idea that, oh, you're a pimp, you just get these girls, you say work, and they're scared of you and they just work. It's bullshit. I was doing this in London. A girl could have walked out the door any day, called the police on me any day, and they didn't. They wanted to be with me because they genuinely understood that their life was better if they obeyed me.
Olivia, Jesus Christ, I was the second man she ever in her whole life, man. It hurt her at every moment that I was doing it, but it felt good for me, so who gives a shit?
Andrew uses strong words like obey me, which is what tends to get him in trouble a lot. His strong diction indicates he is totalitarian and dictator-like. But some people argue that he just speaks as clearly and directly as he can. If he said, "My girls trusted my ambition and leadership," people might not be as shocked. But when you read what he wrote on his website, it insinuates that his girlfriends were coerced into working for him and maybe didn't leave because of fear. I've had over 75 girls work for me, and my business model is different than 99% of webcam studio owners. Over 50% of my employees were actually my girlfriend at the time, and none were in the adult entertainment industry before they met me.
Sounds shady as fuck, brother. Sounds shady as fuck. But now to think about it, maybe it's actually shady as fuck, but still brilliant. Because think about it, if you hire someone who already has experience in that shit, they know the value, they know the shares. So let's just say some girl walks up to him and says, "Bro, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I've already worked. I've got experience. I know how this works. Give me 50%, and my guy wants to keep 80." So of course he will not go for it. So of course he's hiring the first timers because you can abuse the first timers, and that's how businesses work, brother. Also, legit businesses take it a step further, and we have unpaid internships. Well, but you get the experience. Fuck the experience, brother. I need the money. You know, I need the money. I don't think you can do unpaid internship in this industry too. But knowing my guy Andrew, I think he could pull it off.
15, Emery Tate passed away unsuspectedly during a chess match in California. He was 56 years old. May he rest in peace.
Still too soon. Not 56
Now
too soon.
retired from fighting, he needs to occupy his time. He gets invited to do the show Big Brother UK for its 17th season. The format of the show is very similar to a typical reality series. A bunch of contestants in a house. They have to do challenges to
Yeah, like you get a new girl and she doesn't know what to go, what is a split, what is a good split. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And businesses have been doing that throughout the century, throughout the entire history. You take someone who is clueless, you give them a shitty split, they think their split is fucking amazing, and they're happy with it, even though you're taking the big portion into yourself. Same shit is happening in Twitch streaming platform, YouTube, when it comes down to paid sponsorships and whatnot, especially from the agencies. What agencies do is they get a deal. Let's say from Razer, Logitech. Yeah, they get a sponsorship. They say, brother, I need those agencies come to the agency. Say, look, our budget is 100K. We need to promote this to that and that number. They say, okay, we got this. They go to a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber who has those numbers, but he's never done the internship, the space sponsorship before that. So they tell him, brother, here's the deal. We are an agency. We're representing Razer or Logitech. We will give you the deal on the table is 5K. Yeah? The deal on the table is 5K, but as an agency, we will take 20. So we will take 1K. Streamer's happy as fuck, brother. That's 4K for free. Straight up 4K for free. Of course he's happy because he doesn't know the real value of that deal. And this story, believe it or not, that actually happened. I saw the interview with one of the marketing agencies, and he saw that deal actually happen. The deal was 100K. Agency kept fucking 95K, gave streamer 5K, and yoinked another 1,000 from that as a 20%. And streamer was happy, brother, because he didn't know better.
To maintain a status in the house, one person gets voted out each week until the last person ends with a cash prize. But we all know the challenges are like 10% of why people watch, and 90% is for the drama, relationships, toxicity,
it's always the drama,
and chaos
brother. It's always
that
the
comes
drama.
with strangers living together. After just 7 days on the show, he was booted off. Andrew says it's because the producers were afraid of a physical altercation taking place, in which obviously Tate would destroy the other men in the house. However, there was a video made public that shocked a lot of people and got him kicked off the show.
You message one other guy ever again, whether we're together or not.
That is his voice. It's kinda fucked up, brother.
Did I say the word listen? Did I say the word listen?
Tate said that a part of the video was cut out where they were laughing and joking, making him look bad. He also provided a video of the same girl and her response to the outrage on social media, leading people to believe that it was consensual.
Not gonna lie, yeah, if you're showing me only the first part, it looks shady as fuck, bro. It paints him in a bad picture. But if we're looking objectively, yeah, that's what media does. They take the entire picture, they cut half of it, they show you the other side, you know? You paint in the good way or in the bad way. What if, just spitting it out there, what if the girl was into it? I mean, we all have fetishes. There's no shame in that. What if that's her fetish, eh? What if she's into BDSM, eh? What then?
Gonna do it again? Are you gonna do it like a man this time?
What do you mean like a man this time? Last time I beat you
Last time.
like a pussy.
Yeah.
I beat you so bad I've been called a woman beater all over the f***ing country.
Well, to me that was like a pussy. You need to do it like a real man. Or first step taking a bell off.
Regardless, Tate was increasing his reach. His social media started growing slowly but surely. Twitter became his new vehicle to stay relevant, and the cam business was making him rich. The next major business move for the Tate brothers was cryptocurrency.
So I was buying Bitcoin
it's
$3,000 with my webcam on. Tens of thousands of dollars of Bitcoin. My net worth would be half of what it is if I'd never invested in cryptocurrency. But at the time, I didn't see it as an investment. I was in a world where the people I was dealing with took crypto. It was easier for me to take their crypto than to take big bank payments.
They didn't buy into crypto because they were savvy investors. They insinuated that the business people they were dealing with preferred to use an untraceable and encrypted payment method. Spending tens of thousands of dollars of Bitcoin led them to getting filthy rich, kind of by accident. For the next couple of years, Andrew casually flaunted his lifestyle on Instagram while being very openly supportive of Donald Trump and the MAGA community. He has been seen having dinners and meetings with famous right-wing journalists and politicians. Obviously, this made him a lot of enemies online and became the self-proclaimed king of toxic masculinity. However, he ran into a major problem that almost destroyed his cam business. Tate owned a 10-bedroom house that became the workspace for these women. He kept food and alcohol in the house so that they could loosen up for work.
The girls used to drink, and this one girl drank too much wine. She threw up everywhere. I told her to clean up. She started giving me some attitude, so I took all her threw out the window. Got her 2 arms, took her ass, put her outside my door.
The girl demanded that he pay her the 1,000 euros that she was owed, and he didn't. Then 3 months later, at 5 o'clock in the morning, the English police raided his house. They took $100,000 worth of electronics, computers, cameras, and phones, and opened an investigation on him. Apparently, the woman just said that he hit her, and that prompted this raid.
Door comes off the hinges, boom, police bust in, fully armored, helmet.
However, every single girl that was in the house defended Andrew and said that he did not hit her and that she was lying. The woman even admitted to lying about the situation, but it still took him 2 years and $450,000 in legal fees for the case to close and for him to not be charged with any crimes.
And it's still on the record. And it's still on the record. Doesn't matter. That's it. My guy, you got already fucked. That's already fucked. With that scenario happening, even though you're not guilty, say, look at Johnny Depp, brother. Look at Johnny Depp. Even though he was proven not guilty, his career from the main franchises is fucked. That's it.
This situation prompted his move to Romania, which was the ideal place for him to live for a few different reasons.
People say, why did you live in Romania? And I explain my 5 reasons. One of them is the Me Too era. They go, oh, well, you're a rapist. I say, no, I'm not a rapist. But I like the idea of being able to just say, to do what I want. I like being free.
And I met a police chief, and I told him my story. And he said, well, in Romania, if she doesn't have proof of if she doesn't have physical evidence, then there's no progression. If she can't say, here's a red mark, or here's where he hurt me, there's no case. And it's word on word. And I said, that makes a lot more sense.
So Romania is absolutely corrupt, but it's a corruption that everyone can participate in. I would much rather live in a country that's corrupt, where I get stopped for speeding and I give them a little bit of money, than a country that's corrupt like America, which says it isn't corrupt. You have to be a billionaire and have a private jet and go to islands to get away with it, you know? Like, if you're going to be corrupt, which every nation on earth is, then let everyone play the game.
It seems like Andrew moved to Romania to participate.
But this is the part of corruption that not everyone can participate in it, eh? I mean, sure, if you're in mafia, I mean, the rules are equal for everyone, but at the end of the day, bro, that's how corruption works. It's pay to win. Straight up, it's pay to win. And if you've got money to pay, then you are winning. If you've got no money to pay, then I don't think you can participate in the pay to win scenario, you know?
In a corrupt society. His mindset is that all governments are corrupt. At least in this country, he can be a part of it. So he started a new life with new businesses in Romania. There isn't a ton of information about his businesses, and he obviously doesn't like to talk about them. However, he bought a bunch of land out there and now cultivates tobacco, which he intends on producing his own cigars. He also owns 10% of the RXF, which is basically like the Romanian UFC. Some of the fights, he and his brother Tristan do the English commentary.
I never dreamed I'd have that name called out at a fight show that I was commentating, Andrew.
Around 2017, Andrew decided to ramp up his social media presence, taking to YouTube and Twitter to start sharing his thoughts on the world. The very first video, Andrew Tate on gun control.
My name's Andrew Tate. I'm the most knowledgeable human in the world.
I swear to God, he's like fucking Trump. What did Trump get elected? 15, 14, or 16? Because that's the same policy that Trump was using. I'm the best at this scenario. I'm the best in this field. I'm literally the best. I know people that they are tremendous. I know people, you know. I'm the best in this. 16, yeah. And this guy started doing it at 17. Yeah, so he saw what Trump was doing, so he yoinked it. It's quite simple. Think about it. Murica moment, yeah. But I mean, at the end, that's how stuff works in real life. You see what works, you just copy it, you do your own spin, you're winning. That's it.
That very first sentence set the tone.
To be honest, he has a point sometimes. Yeah. I mean, when it comes down to Andrew Tate, when it comes down to discipline, sports, fucking vaping, physical activities, brother, he has a point. Because and on those, I agree with him. Why? Because he's been there, brother. 4-time kickboxing champ. Yeah, he is disciplined. He knows the drill. He knows how it works. Also about women, 99 out of 100. He's absolutely fucking incorrect when it comes down to women. Of course, yeah. If you're living in Saudi Arabia. If you're living in Saudi Arabia, yeah, it's all good shit, brother. It's all good shit. They're not progressed with the women's rights in there. Or maybe let's go back to the 18th century. Let's go back to 19th century. You know, that's the same the worldview when it comes down to women.
For his YouTube career,
I mean, he can copy Biden's strategy seem better. Yeah, I would love to see that, not gonna lie, especially in the boxing ring.
Started posting vlogs to showcase his lifestyle. Fast cars, women, traveling all over the world. But more notably, he started posting these short videos where he quickly speaks his mind on a variety of random topics.
So we have a good hook, yeah? In marketing, we have a hook. What gets the viewers? Dan Bilzerian. So he's yoinking the Dan Bilzerian strategy of, look at me, I have amazing car, I have an amazing yacht, I have amazing private jet, I have a fucking villa, I have 5 villas. I'm the king, yeah? I'm the king. But then everyone started to realize that, bro, anyone can do this. How do you get attention to that? Still, it gets attention. Still gets attention, but it can get more attention. How does he do that? Shock value. That's all.
Why real men don't cry, alcohol, top 5 reasons you should never own a cat. Basically, if you saw
what's wrong with the cat, brother? I need to see that video.
Farce.
What's wrong with the fucking cat?
I'm a vegetarian and I don't eat gluten. Okay, have you achieved anything else in your life? Do you have any actual personality? Are you anything, or are you just a person who doesn't eat meat and doesn't eat bread?
And I hate when I tell people my story, my turbulent story, like, well, you know that air travel is the safest form of travel. Don't come at me with statistics, motherfucker. I know statistics. I do not.
He does not know statistics. So I saw a debate with Hassan and Adin Ross and Andrew Tate. He does not know statistics. Or maybe he does know. Maybe he just doesn't acknowledge them. You know, like, you know there's a moon, but he doesn't believe in a moon. That would be the example.
Like, and I will never, ever wear headphones in public. When you put your headphones in and you're walking down the street, listening to your music, you are a target.
Some child is outside enjoying their life, playing with toys and smiling in the sunshine and having fun. I hate happiness. I hate happy children.
His over-abrasive delivery makes you wonder if he's just joking or not. These YouTube videos were designed to drive traffic to his website, tateshinkai.net, where he sold a course on how to get girls, a course on how to get in shape, a course on chess, a course on body language, and even a course on building your own webcam empire. Everything you would see from a typical YouTube guru. Over time, he started to move outside of the pointless rants and into more serious topics.
My problem with that gentleman is not...
Hold on. Look at the dates. Still fucking 4 years ago. My guy is pulling fuck lots of views. My guy is pulling a fuck ton of views. Just, he was trained by his father, and his father was at the grandmaster skill. So he knew how to play chess, yeah. No cap, he knows how to play chess.
He started to move outside of the pointless rants and into more serious topics.
My problem with that gentleman is not that he was black. My problem with that gentleman is that he pulled a machete and tried to kill someone in broad daylight.
Think that you...
Like, my guy actually thinks that he lives in a fucking GTA server. Maybe that's why he moved to Romania, eh? With enough money and a fucked enough corruption, you can make shit into GTA server. Or you can go into government. Yeah, you can go into politics. You can become a top dictator. You can make your entire country into GTA server. Don't believe me? Look at China. Brother, look at China. Oh, you said something bad on the internet? By the social credit score, you cannot travel anywhere. You've been banned. Legit, you've been banned. 2-week ban. No travels for you, my friend.
You as a person can save the West and be more powerful than all the information, Google, the media.
I bet you 5 viewers I can beat you in chess.
All these
literally anyone can beat me in chess.
America's demise. You don't stand a chance. Because I'm a happy, contented individual. And all the people who sit there and tell me, you shouldn't be so arrogant, they're the people who are unhappy. You shouldn't be arrogant. You should be like me, a meek, humble piece of shit. Well, I don't want to be like you because you're a fucking loser.
What's interesting is that Andrew didn't talk much about women and relationships too much in the beginning of his YouTube career. Sure, he had a video here and there about his views, but most of his videos were focused on money, success, and the mindset to get there. However, These types of videos typically are associated with the YouTube pickup artist, the ladies' man. As time went on, Andrew's followers requested that he give advice on women, male and female roles, and how he's able to have success with women.
Girls.
Says something about his audience, doesn't it? Straight up, who wants to? Who's at the age? We're looking about 2018, 2017 when he's going with the YouTube. YouTube is well, YouTube is picking up pace. Yeah, YouTube is already big. But who's watching that shit? Brother, if I was a teenager, I'd be watching that shit. I was watching that shit. So of course, first of all, you want to find out the money. Second, you want to get laid. 15-year-old. Yeah, exactly. That's your demographics. That's your demographics. That's it.
Running their mouth. I start beating the out of them. I'm not even having sex. They love it more than ever. They like it more. The less sex you have with them, the better.
I have nothing to talk to women about besides either sleeping with them or... Wait. Yeah, that's it.
Men are trying to get laid, so they pretend to be friends with the girl, hoping that one day she'll get drunk enough and let them f*** her.
Obviously, his bold statements and opinions ruffled feathers. It was the type of content that attracted a lot of anti-women incels. But
I'm telling you, look at that. I'm telling you, he took a couple of ideas, he got inspired by Trump. Some of his shenanigans got inspired by Trump, not even capping, brother. And what did Trump provide? Shock value, that's it, correct again.
A lot of his fans see the truth in his statements, despite his bold delivery. He started getting more attention from YouTubers like Mr. GG and Leon Lush, making commentary videos about him. Comedian Tom Segura and his wife Christina P would react to his videos very often on their podcast, with their reactions getting hundreds of thousands of views. However, that only helped him grow more. The War Room launches. The War Room is a global network in which exemplars of individualism work to free the modern man from socially induced incarceration. In 2019, it only cost $500 to get in. Today, it costs $5,000 to get in. So who could possibly be in the network that would make it worth this much money? Well, there's author Bobby Dino and Iggy, master of spells and shadows. The War Room in Miami looked like some powerful congregations. It's pretty unclear as to what they actually do.
Making money is easy.
Fucking
you just take it from somebody.
It's kind of like a country club. You get next to other people with money, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee you success. The biggest and most notable business he is associated with are the 15 casinos he opened up in Romania. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, his casinos closed down just 3 months after they opened.
The first thing is I own some casinos in Romania. 3 brothers, mafia guys, they own 400 casinos throughout Eastern Europe. I came up to them and said, look, I want to do a franchise with you. They said, we're not interested in franchises. We have enough money. We just open them ourselves. We turn over 10 million euros a day. Why do I need your franchise? Eventually, I came up with a plan. I said, look, how about this? I'll open up your locations directly next to your biggest competitor. Worst case, the location doesn't pay any money, but at least it takes money from your competitor. I'll give you a percentage of turnover, so even if it doesn't make profit, you make money. I'll take all the financial risk.
I'm not sure what casinos they are, but just by a quick Google search.
The question is, how do you make money then? You're losing money because you're opening it next to a competitor. Of course, everyone knows competitor. Everyone knows that place. Sure, you could improve, but still, competitor has been in the market forever. They have experience, brother. And he said himself he's been losing money. At 15 casinos, you lose money. I don't know, brother. Seems shady.
It seems like a ton are still closed in Romania. So he's been paying rent, and they haven't been open for potentially 2 years. The pandemic impacted businesses around the world. Everyone was facing some serious financial pressure. So Andrew needed a way to come up with a new cash flow method. Hustlers University 2.0 was born. This was...
What happened to 1.0? That is my question, brother. Why 2.0? If 1.0 was so great, why did we need 2.0?
It's a no-nonsense crash course on how to get rich fast and be successful in business, taught by a multi-millionaire.
In Hustlers University 2.0, we teach about fast money. I don't teach you how to save more money in a stagnant pool, because that's the way, listen, if you do that, you're always going to be poor.
Hustlers University and the War Room seem to provide the same information as to how to make money online. The War Room just hosts meetings in the physical world and costs $5,000.
We help people get multiple passports and multiple residencies and multiple bank accounts because I believe your #1 priority as the world reopens should be getting as many passports and residencies as possible because slavery is absolutely coming to the world.
The university costs $50 per month and will teach you 18 modern wealth creation methods to get rich quick. These methods are so that you can escape the matrix.
The matrix, yeah, brother. Yeah, I saw 2 people talk on 2 of those methods. One of those methods is e-commerce. Yeah, one of those methods is e-commerce. I saw my guy on YouTube. Yeah, Biaheza. I think it's Biaheza. Yeah, my guy from USC who's literally entire stick is the e-commerce. So basically, my guy spent maybe it's 7 years, maybe 8 years in the e-commerce, so he knows his shit. And his YouTube videos are amazing. So he did a rundown. He actually purchased the Hustlers University subscription, I guess you could call it. Tried to get some information from the e-commerce because he's knowledgeable in e-commerce. So what he saw, TLDR, is said, bro, that's basic information. I can find it on Google in 5 minutes. No, I can find it in 5 minutes. Then there was the other one, day trading. Brother, if you're day trading, well, best of luck, because realistically you will lose all of your money, all of your savings and everything. But still, if you do it, you do it. You know, if you are already going into stocks, into gambling, that stocks are gambling. Changed my mind. You just have to deal with the money you're not afraid to lose. And the thing in Andrew's day trading, you have to get at least the minimum requirement for your capital is $2,000. And I saw another video with a guy who is actually doing day trading on stocks. My boy said, brother, we are in the recession right now. Basically, Andrew's shenanigan is that you are copying the buys of a guru, because every single category has a guru, has a professional, and that professional in stocks was just telling you what to do, exactly what to buy, exactly what not to buy, what puts, what calls. And the idea is that we are in the recession. That guru said that, guys, what we're doing is we are buying fucking calls, which means you believe that the stock will go a bit higher than they were today. We're in the recession, brother. Everything's going down. So let's just say TLDR, my guy lost the money.
So any form of oppression no longer applies to me. I can't be canceled. My finances are secure. I've escaped the matrix. And when I talk about the matrix, it primarily applies to men, because men are the...
Stock is gambling. Individual stock is gambling. Day trading is gambling. But yeah, there are secure options. Yeah, there's a dollar cost average. Yeah, you can dollar cost average into a safe index fund. Let's say S&P 500. Pick one of those funds. Dollar cost average every single month $100. If the thing is paying dividends, brother, in 20, 30 years, you're winning. But you have to wait.
Backbone of the slave force.
In order to effectively promote this business, he needed to take to social media.
Bro, is it just me, or this font is stolen straight up from League of Legends? I'll need, like that, I'm print screening that. We'll need to copy and paste. We'll do some
Andrew
Photoshop
realized
after
producing
that.
his own content was too limiting. He needed to collaborate with people who already had followings and platforms. He shows up, talks shit, entertains people, and promotes his course. So he does a media tour. Some key podcasts that helped him were the Fresh and Fit podcast, who are known in what is called the manosphere, which is a group of content creators who have very strong opinions on men and women gender roles. They typically admire and praise the traditional way of male and female dynamics. Man works, pays the bills, women raises the kids. Fresh and Fit are probably the biggest and most culturally relevant of all the podcasts in this media tour. They absolutely obsessed over Tate, fawned over him. Now 3 of their biggest podcast episodes ever are with Andrew, and he got adopted by that community. Another one that helped him a lot was Your Mom's House with Tom Segura, where Tom was genuinely laughing at Tate's jokes and genuinely agreeing with his ideals. Tom praised his comedy, which is a huge cosign from a professional stand-up comedian.
You're so rich, but you're smart, and you're actually very intelligent, and I know you'd get really bored of a robot. And I'm sitting there thinking, bitch, I wish to God you were a robot. You better shut the fuck up. We talk about star signs? Oh yeah, I'm so glad. Tell me more about by Sagittarius rising. So I've had this argument with a feminist before. She was like, oh, well, we've never tried matriarchies. We've only tried patriarchies, blah, blah, blah. And I said, listen, bitch.
Shock value, again.
Some people thought this was all a character. Some people hated him for his abrasive and misogynistic takes, and some people praised him for being the ultimate alpha male. The combination made him an unstoppable force. His follower counts were rising significantly. In December 2021, he had 6,000 students paying him $50 per month on Hustlers University. $300,000 per month.
That's already 6k users, with the fact that he got a lot of attention. And already from those 6,000, I'm not sure if it's going to be in this video, but hopefully it will be. How the Hustlers University started is that he did a bit of a shenanigans in his war room, where he said, boys, make me famous. And then he proposed what is called, what do we call a pyramid scheme. So the idea is that, brother, I doubt he was making 300k a month, because at the end of his affiliate marketing, like fucking affiliate marketing, but yes, that's a pyramid scheme. Well, MLM, but technically MLM is I've got no idea why, but it's a legal pyramid scheme, so you know, it is what it is. But still, his offer is 50%. So let's say I'm enrolled into Hustlers University. I created some sort of a TikTok telling you guys it's fucking amazing, join it. But I will take here's my link, use my referral link. I will get 50% of that. So you're paying 50, I'm getting 25, Andrew's getting 25. Of course, Andrew has a lot of shenanigans. He has a lot of experts, gurus, and moderators. Fuck no, he has stuff. He must have stuff in there. He must have stuff. So let's just say out of those 300k, that's 100k total revenue. That would be circling. He's getting, I don't know, brother, 175k. Still a lot of money. Yeah, still a lot of money.
That's not bad. Today he has 110,000 students.
In my opinion, in Europe, the pyramid schemes are banned too. Yeah, dude. Yeah, pyramid schemes are illegal everywhere, but the MLM though. But MLM, brother, that's a thing. That's MLMs are still alive. No cap, it was a thing 6 months ago. I was almost, yeah, I've got approached by a guy who wanted me to join the MLM. Like straight up, bro. I was buying coffee. He said, yeah, I was buying coffee. I was reading a book, classical. I think it was some sort of a psychology, maybe self-help book. I don't know. I don't remember. My guy noticed my book. He said, you are a smart individual. You want to learn. You want to progress. How about I propose you an idea? How about we set up a meeting? Basically, that's a whole other story. But basically, long story short, that was a fucking Amway, which is basically taking a simple product. Let's imagine you have a toothpaste. Yeah, we have fucking Colgate, the brand everyone knows. That the cost is $5. What Amway is doing is creating inferior product, a bad product. Call it Ballgate, not Colgate, Ballgate. Yeah, selling it for fucking $20. That's the business model of Amway, and you're getting a cut of it because you are selling this product with a referral. What makes it an MLM and not a pyramid scheme is that you're actually selling a product. That's the difference. So you're selling Ballgate for $20, which is in comparison to Colgate is fucking dog shit. I have no idea how we're convincing people to buy the shit, but still, let's assume you're getting money. That's it.
Students paying $50 per month. That is $5.5 million per month. $66 million per year, all profit. He says this course isn't about money. It's just
not all profit, chief.
1,000 students paying $50 per month. In December 2021, he had 6,000 students paying him $50 per month on Hustlers University. $300,000 per month. That's not bad. Today, he has 110,000 students paying $50 per month. That is $5.5 million per month. $66 million per year, all profit.
It's not all profit, chief. It's not all profit. Profit margins are still good. Yeah, anything in the regular business, the profit margins are of 10% annual is fucking amazing. But knowing the MLM shenanigans in here and being Andrew and whatnot, I'm pretty sure his profit margins are like 20-30%. Not more, definitely not more, bro. Definitely not more.
He says this course isn't about money. It's just him genuinely trying to better people's lives. He says, I already have money. I don't need money. It's
yeah, brother, I don't need money. That's a classic scheme. You're not investing into this course. You're investing in yourself, brother. You have to invest in yourself. 50 shit ain't shit, brother. You'll make 500. You'll make 5,000.
It's the perfect sales pitch. Now nobody who signs up will think they're getting scammed. He said his brother makes about $300,000 per month on his OnlyFans management business. His 15 casinos have a ton of overhead costs. On top of being closed for 2 years, they would have to be in the heart of Las Vegas to pull anywhere near $1 million per month. His online course is more than likely his most successful business he has ever built. This course was all built on the idea of getting rich like him. And he was rich before, but $300,000 per month and $5 million per month are way different levels. Now he is filthy rich. So am I suggesting he made millions off podcast appearances? Well, not exactly, but he did make a very key change in his approach that changed everything. He instructed the members of the War Room to blow him up on social media. This is how. He went on as many podcasts and talk shows as he possibly could. While he was there, he performed. He told his members to clip as many segments as they could, edit them up a little bit, make an Andrew Tate page on TikTok, YouTube, or whatever social media, and post the clips as if it was him posting. The clips constantly went viral because of how polarizing he is. Andrew has an official YouTube and official Instagram. Not even a Twitter anymore. Some students have TikTok accounts with hundreds of thousands of followers from simply clipping his podcast appearances. In their bio of their pages, they will have an affiliate link to the Hustlers University course. If someone signs up through their link, they get 10% of the first month sign-up fee.
Not 10%, Chief, it's 50%. It's 50%, not 10%.
Which is $5. So thousands of students are reposting his content, getting hundreds of thousands of followers, millions of views, absolutely flooding every algorithm on every social media with videos of him, making him insanely famous. Then when they get that attention, they use it to promote his course, in which they make $5 one time,
25.
and he makes $45, 25. Then $50 a month every month after. Literally, all these people are grinding for him for maybe a $5 sign up.
Talk shit all you want, but that move was big dick energy. That's kind of brilliant.
And if nobody signs up, Andrew still benefits because his fame and relevance is skyrocketing. But like I said before, 110,000 signups, $5 million per month. His plan is working exactly the way he wanted it to.
That's
and you're existing inside of a system which is deliberately rigged to make the rich richer and for the poor to stay poor.
Yeah.
The average amount of money the person makes in their first month is only $300. Doesn't matter. It costs you $50 to join. After 3 months, $150 commitment, the average amount of money created by each individual is over $1,800.
So
I do enjoy how he's not breaking down what kind of money are you getting. Well, first month 300. Yeah, how did I get those 300? Did I win? Did I actually succeed in day trading? Did I actually succeed in e-commerce? Did I actually succeed in crypto? I believe he has crypto. I believe he has crypto as a field. No, brother. I can give you my left arm and the left nut. The majority of those earned money, and the majority of that earned money is fucking referrals. That will eventually stop.
His modern making money fast techniques lead to an average of $300 in the first month, a whopping $250 profit in 30 days. That's $8 per day or $1 per hour.
No, but you have also crypto. Let's just say I have a bit of crypto. Yeah. Well, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm making money. I'm just holding the bag at this point. I'm just holding a bag at this point. I invested a bit of crypto. Yeah, a couple of hundred I've invested. But I played with the money I can afford to lose because crypto is like stocks to me, brother. But you haven't. Yeah, I'm holding the bag.
And after 3 months, you'll average $1,800. That's $1,650 profit. Jump up to $18 per day or $2.25 per hour.
You can't just save money to stagnant pool. You need to learn how to get fast money.
First month is only $300.
And buy the right things quickly.
First month is only $300.
So you can buy more.
So according to his averages, working at McDonald's is a 7 or 8 times faster money-making method than his course. If you try to do any research on what the course entails, it's all videos of other people who are saying positive things about the course so that you will sign up using their affiliate link and they get paid. So we don't really know how valuable the information is inside the course. He was arrested. On April 11th, 2022, the Romanian police responded to an alleged kidnapping that 2 women were being held against their will in Andrew Tate's house and being forced into sex. One of those women was American. The police were alerted by officials of the US Embassy in Romania. The brothers were arrested, the house was searched, but nothing really happened and they were released. The report says that there is an ongoing investigation looking into a potential human trafficking case with these men. The Tate brothers said that the American girl's boyfriend got jealous that she was at their mansion, and he called the cops lying, saying that she was held against her will.
I get about 50 to 100 DMs on Instagram a day from women.
Yeah, please kidnap me.
Hot women.
Please.
Will you kidnap me? Smiley face.
Tate fans say, well, if they were actually doing those crimes, then they would be in jail, whereas other people point.
Yeah, but those viewers, those commenters are not aware that we're talking about fucking Romania. Brother, in USA, I don't think Andrew would be rich enough to pull the shit in the USA. In USA, you have to be a billionaire to pull the shit off. Like, straight up billionaire. Jeffrey Epstein. Anyway, but in Romania, if you're a millionaire, bro, you can play by the same rules, you know? You can bend the rules.
Point out that a human trafficking investigation could take many years to conduct. Some people think he's guilty because of his suspicious ways of recruiting women to work for his cam business, on top of Tate's convenient reasons why he wants to live in Romania.
So Romania is absolutely corrupt. It's a corruption that everyone can participate in.
I say, no, I'm not fucking pissed. But I like the idea of being able to just say to do what I want.
Laws don't really apply to you. If they made a law in the UK I was unhappy with, I'd just leave. And if they made a law in Romania where I live I'm unhappy with, I would just leave.
Okay, and leave where? That's the question I have, brother. You escape the Matrix. Yeah, the Matrix is everywhere where you're not a billionaire, you cannot participate in corruption, you cannot join the pay to win. You move to Romania, the only country that you can participate in that pay to win scenario. Sure. Let's just imagine, yeah, because this will not happen, but still let's imagine the scenario where Romania becomes not so corrupt. Where will he go, brother? Where will he go? I don't see any other countries where he could go and participate on the same level in the corruption.
One thing that Andrew Tate is not is dumb. He knows how to sell the dream. He knows how to say things that people want to share, and there's a lot of truth in his statements. He's had constant viral videos talking about how governments manipulate and control people, how they put lies into citizens' heads.
Do you really want to be in Russia? I mean,
the Matrix.
The most valuable thing on the planet today is human capital. Even the people at the very top echelons of life, all they care about is controlling people.
The only way to escape the Matrix is to follow him and do what he says. He studied exactly what he claims the West.
In every Balkan country can. Yeah, but that's the idea I'm talking about. If Romania, which is considered to be the most corrupt of them all, if Romania gets some sort of a fix, definitely every other around Romania, every other Balkan country is also getting a fix. What will you do then?
Western world does. He understands it and then implements those exact strategies he claims to loathe directly back to the people that love and support him. So now they are controlled by his Matrix. But remember, Andrew Tate is never satisfied.
It was good, but you know, like, I don't ever feel like I'm satisfied.
Food means nothing when you're rich. It's too cheap. Any man who sits and says that sex is great or sex is fun just clearly hasn't had enough sex, because sex is boring. Sex is a chore.
He's so rich, he doesn't even get fulfillment from food. Money means nothing. He said it over and over again, he wants to conquer.
We are obsessed with power.
I get more and more powerful.
You don't want money, you want power.
The only thing left for you to decide is if he's really trying to better the lives of others and allow them to escape the Matrix. Is he using the same exact brainwashing tactics the elite use on his own followers and living life like a reckless mafia boss? Or is this all just one long scheme for him to make another dollar and cure his boredom?
Because I'm not built to live a normal existence. I can't do it. I couldn't just have a kid with some girl and sit at home and work a little bit and relax. I've never relaxed my entire life. I don't know what relaxing is. It's just not me.
You just wait for the middle age crisis, my friend. Anyway, guess that was the video, yeah. That was the video. I don't know, bro. I kind of enjoyed the video. It was good, yeah, it was good.